Welcome in, everybody. How are we doing today? Happy Monday. Hopefully it's an easy one for everybody. Shining Force 3, Scenario 3, Part 6 today. Things are starting to get interesting. I think we're heading north to finally pursue the Bullzome sect. So it should be fun. Should be fun. I think we're finally starting to get to the final part of the story where things really start to come together. Alrighty. Let me send a notification out and we'll get going here. It's getting interesting now. All of the forces have finally met in Aspia.
Alright, let's go.
Learned a lot of what's going on. Yeah, exactly.
Alright, let's go.
Finally, Shining Force 3 Scenario 3 actually begins. Yeah. Getting to the good parts.
Let's go.
Getting to the good parts. Joshi, thank you so much, man. Welcome over to the dark side of talk. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That's my dog. Say that right, Mom. That's my dog.
All right, let's get our state loaded up here. Should be a breeze today. Okay, okay. Is today's a work day for you, Joshi? They keeping you busy over there, or what?
Alright, let's go.
Thank you. Thank you for the Go Populars, man. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I still don't know how I feel about the whole Jumisen thing. Like, it's just a weird name. Like, they couldn't have come up with anything better than that. It's your Friday? Dude, nice. So you have to finish out today and then 4 days off? Nice, nice. What happened to this town? This town was sieged by the Imperials. And then we just came here and sort of like stopped the fighting from happening. But earlier in Scenario 2, like Emperor Damaric and his forces raided this town. Thank you, Jeremy. Good to see you, man. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully things get back to normal for you soon. I know you're kind of getting wrecked right now with everything that happened. I mean, it's like how my work gets in the summer, right? It's like I go from having like a regular normal schedule to just being completely overwhelmed. So I will probably have less afternoon streams once the summer months come around. Unable to open it. What? Huh. Have I played Golden Sun? I have played Golden Sun. It looks like this because this actually was made by the same creators. This is before Golden Sun. So this series, as far as the artwork and everything, laid the foundation for Golden Sun. This is also made by Camelot Camelot Games, or Camelot Software Inc., whatever they were called back then. Just a little interesting fun fact. It's a loincloth and life ring at the item shop. Okay, yeah, I don't even know where that item shop is, so we'll have to We'll have to run around here and see what we can find. Because this is all blocked. They're not going to let me through here. I don't think there's anything in that room. So let's just go upstairs. Oh, wait. Let me just... let me double check these barrels. Make sure we're not missing anything first. You have an interesting playlist? What do you mean by that? Just like the games that I play? I just like to play like old school tacticals and JRPGs. Like that's been what I've been on right now. Yeah, it doesn't mean that's always what I'm gonna play forever, but I've just been on a big JRPG kick, playing classic games. Find Benetram. All right, yeah, I gotta figure out where he's at. I'm not sure where to go. Like, how do I? I figure there would be like a throne room or something. Does this take us back out? Yeah. Just gotta figure out where we might find him. Oh, I can get through this door. For some reason, I thought the guard was blocking it. Thought it was Alundra at first glance. Similar style game, I guess. Like a turn-based tactical RPG. You've been tired of big PS5 names lately, looking for something to play. Yeah, I mean, sometimes to find the best games, you got to go back in time instead of forward. And that's kind of what I've been doing recently. Who gets benched? You said you think about it in between streams. Who's getting cut? Probably Harold. I think my gunner. It's hidden in the arrangement of letters. That's why we didn't notice before. Good day to everyone. King Koopa, thanks for sharing the live, man. I appreciate you. Spread the good word of Shining Force to the world. Have you figured out the secret of Jumisen? Yes, Lady Melinda solved the riddle. King Benetram and I had a lot of trouble with it. So how did she solve it? I thought Jumisen might refer to a person or a secret scripture, so I had been thinking about what it could mean. Jumisen is an old cryptic word, so we were unable to determine its meaning. When I heard the two of you talking, I realized it could be simpler than that. Yes, morning shift is a different game, Mikey. So JRPGs at night and tactical RPGs in the afternoon. So that's how I've been doing it now. That's kind of been my script as of late. So we're doing Shining Force 3 in the afternoons. We're like 150 hours into Shining Force 3 at this point. But we'll pick up Legend of Legaia is going to be tomorrow night. 8:30 p.m. Eastern. The names Julian, Median, and Symbios, by adding the first syllable of each name, create the word Jumisen. Man, Kiko's Puggo. Kiwi Force 3, yep. Just doom browsing before late bed, there you go. We've all done it. We have considered many alternatives. I think this is very likely. If this is true, what should we do? I believe those three together will give us strength. If I have been blessed by Jumisen, I believe I have been given hints about this. If we had solved the riddle just a little earlier, we could have caught Lord Symbios and Prince Median before they left. Ah, but their armies are already gone. Jumisen will be important when confronting Bolzone. Yes, Jumisen may be our trump card. The three armies are moving separately, and if one should fall in battle, the consequences would be very serious. Those two armies will persevere, won't they? Lord Symbios shouldn't have much difficulty, but Prince Median must escort the Emperor back to the capital, which will be a difficult journey. I'm curious to see what the first fight is that we're going to do. We must act quickly. Although they are strong, it's difficult to know what Bolzone will do. Very well, let's get moving at once, Julian. No, Bresby, you must protect Melinda. If Bresby remains here, who will be the advisor for the Julian army? Nothing special? Okay. As the Julian army heads towards Remotus, should I act as advisor, Gracia? You are the king of Espinia, and this will be dangerous. I understand your concern, Lady Melinda, but I feel it is my duty. The king on the front line. Emperor Damarag was always at the front despite his title. It's the same thing, Bresby. Although, after he became emperor, he was only at the front when he had the backing of a large army. Are you certain you want to do this, King Benetrim? I am. Maybe it's just a feeling I have. But I want to go to Remotus. Is it the start of their names? I know, Bripster. It's so cheesy, man. I'm actually super disappointed that that's what they called this thing. Very well. I'll stay at Melinda's side and protect her. Then it's settled, Julian. King Benetrim, I wish you well. Now that our roles have been decided, you must reach the Symbios army before they press too far. Alright, so Benetrim's gonna come as an advisor. Symbios is a concern, but he can take care of himself. There are other things to worry about. I will explain later. It's the worst thing on the game. I would agree. I would agree. Like, they put together this whole big story, and at the end they were like, oh, let's come up with this name. It's like so trash. It's like they fired their creative director right before Scenario 3 or something. Played Shining Force 1 and 2 for Mega Drive. Never knew the third came out. What console? David, this is Sega Saturn. Yep. 1997, Sega Saturn released Part 1 in English. And Part 2 and Part 3... I've got news
for you. You are mine now. You belong to me.
Were never released in English. So, in the West, we only got what is effectively an incomplete game. Like, Scenario 1 ends on a complete story cliffhanger. And then Scenario 2 and 3 were never released. So it kind of messes everything up. But there are translation projects now, so you can play all of them on a PC if you want. If you'd like any more information, jump in my Discord and look in the Shining Force channel. Oh, these are the refugees we saved all the way back in Scenario 1. So I'm like 150 hours into Shining Force 3 right now. We're like maybe a third of the way through the third game. Have you forgotten? Yes, that's right. You two helped us purely by accident. Someone needs to fire shots at all these Shining Force Mega fans who've never seen this one. No offense, though. Yeah, honestly, I'm one of those people, though. So, like, I knew there was a Shining Force 3, but I knew there was only one game and it was incomplete, so I never really bothered to play it, like, all the way through. It was only, like, a couple years back that I found the translation projects, and I still never got around to playing it until now. When, Session basically blackmailed me into playing this. You know, basically with threat of extreme violence. No, I'm just kidding. I'm the leader of the refugees. My life was saved at the railroad switching point. For that, I thank you deeply. Oh, the refugee leader. We parted ways at the crumbled overpass, but I'm glad you were able to escape. Hey, no problem, David. Your Clipper, thank you for the follow. Sometimes violence is necessary. I wanted to give my thanks to the Symbiote army, but because we didn't have papers to pass its store, we got held up and were too late. Is that so? That's a shame because the Symbiote army has already moved out and is no longer in Aspia. Oh, I see. That's a pity. I even brought a gift of thanks, but now I can't give it to Lord Symbiote. I would agree that this is one of the best tactics games I've ever played. Maybe we could deliver it for you. Really? Will you see Lord Symbiote? Like, if you think about it, like, Shining Force 1 and Shining Force 2 were amazing, and then this is like a step up from that. I took this weapon when we fled, but I wanted to give it as a gift of thanks. Please make sure Lord Symbiote gets it. I'm not sure if you can get it for your Raspberry Pi. Like, can you get Saturn games on there? And is a Raspberry Pi going to effectively play it? Because Saturn games have a lot of issues with emulation. I'm not sure. I don't really know the answer to that. I hope you can, because that would be fantastic. Only on Apple Pie? Let's see. So what did we get? We just got the Justice Sword. So, that's so cool, man. All the way back in Scenario 1, which is like 120 hours of gameplay. Like 120 hours ago of gameplay, we did something that just got us an item all the way into Scenario 3. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Like, decisions that we made 2 games ago are now giving us items. That's awesome. Sega Saturn is on the Pi 5. I've never heard of any problems with the Saturn. Bripster says, I'd be curious to see if these handheld stuff can work, but I doubt it would transfer the saves over to Scenario 2. So your issue might be with linking the games together. Because each scenario, you have to transfer a save file. I mean, you don't have to, but to really experience the full game, you want to transfer the save files over each time. Because it's effectively one long continuous game. I was. So we just got the Justice Sword because we did that. We saved all the refugees. It's a hero-only weapon. Okay, so Proden cannot use it. Light and dark resist plus 20 and a special attack. Alright, well, I'll hold on to it for when I get Symbios back, I guess, since he's been using swords. You have to save all of them. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that... Now, I don't know if you get a different reward if you don't save all of them. Like, maybe you get, like, a lesser reward. That I'm not sure about. But I know that you have to save all of them to get that sword. That's why we took, like, 3 attempts at that fight. If I recall, I had to play it, like, 3 different times. It is time to leave Aspia. When I left Estonia to help stop the attack of the Valkyrie, I never expected to join such an exciting expedition. I have a strange feeling, but I'm not afraid, even if we are marching north into the unknown land. Yeah, it took us several attempts, man. It was like... It was difficult to get it to work out, like... And even doing it the proper way, I feel like there was a little bit of, like, RNG kind of luck involved. Oh, I forgot to put the penguin dude in. I'll just egress and I'll just egress and swap him out. This is the Great Wall, but the gate is closed. This game is amazing, Igor. I'm allowed to say it now. I think I've seen enough. I had my doubts at first. So we're crossing the Great Wall to go north. This is very Night's Watch, like Game of Thrones-ish. We're going north to fight a whole bunch of, like, demons north of the wall.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
Thanks for the follow, Igor. You never played the third? Yeah, this is gonna be great because I feel like the meat of the story is really coming together now. Like, the kingdoms are no longer fighting each other. We're like heading out to fight the actual, like, evil, which again feels very Game of Thrones, right? It's like all of the kingdoms are warring together, and now they've all come together to fight this threat north of the wall. Interesting story. Oh, look who this is. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy, right? You have to level all of the penguins. First, you have to get the penguins, and you have to level them all. And if you do it properly, you get a third character. So it's like secrets on top of secrets, like layered in secrets, just to get a special character. Which way are we going? Through the high grass? There should be a road leading towards Remotus, but I don't see one. This area is in awful condition. A road? Really? I don't know how I'll find it in this mess. Look over there. What is that guy? Is that a marker? Yeah, there's an insane amount of special and hidden characters in this game. I would say it almost feels like about 50% of the characters in this game are missable. This is Shining Force 3, Yaz. This is the tactical RPG. Shining the Holy Ark was between Shining Force 2 and Shining Force 3. And that's more of a dungeon crawler. But I like the tactical games better than the dungeon crawlers, personally. Francisco, if you play all 3 scenarios, you're looking at like 200 hours of gameplay. Each scenario is like 60 hours long, and I think the third one is closer to 80. And then there's a bonus disc, or like a premium disc, that has a whole bunch of bonus battles. Wait, Julian, I sense an evil force here. We should prepare for battle just in case. Yeah, I used that because it has a lot of this. It has a lot of similar characters. So like Julian is in Shining the Holy Ark. So I don't know if you've played the game, but you see Julian as a kid at the end of Shining in the Holy Ark. He's one of the main protagonists in this game. This is on Sega Saturn. And yeah, they're the same creator, Not Quite You. The same company made both games. But I am going to egress real quick in a minute. I have to switch out one character. I forgot to put in our special penguin guy. 5 things to find too unfair. Okay. Where was headquarters here? Oh, here it is. It's usually always the building with the door open. Heard of Force but never played it? Dude, you should definitely play the Shining Force series. I can't say it enough, man. Shining Force 1, 2, and 3 are incredible tactical games. Alright, so we're taking Harold out and we're putting in Pendolph, the penguin. He's a secret character. Is this connected with Hex's force? I don't think so. Which new mechanics? Francisco, it has a friendship system. So if you look at this here, if your characters share actions against the same units, they gain friendship with each other. So you'll see like Julian and Kate have increased critical attack chance if they stand next to each other. Like, he doesn't have any friendship with Cyclops. If your characters die, you lose your friendship bonus. So there's an incentive to keep your characters alive. And then also there's a whole bunch of special attacks. So they took out critical hits and they changed them to special attacks, and you actually level up your weapons. So, like, for example, a knight, like, think about Chester from Shining Force 2. He can use he'd be able to use a lance, a halberd, or a spear, and then you can level them up. And you get different special attacks based on how much you level up your weapons. It's exactly what it is, Brandon. It's the same company that made Golden Sun, and it's a tactical game. But yeah, I mean, it's just fantastic. It's just a fantastic game overall. It has a good story. It has everything. Thank you for the dolphin, man.
Right, let's go.
Thanks for hanging out with us too. Let's cast support here. I feel like Julian is the one that needs support the least, but Pendolph and Honesty now can pop off support 2s. Okay. Yeah, we gotta cast Pendolph's summon abilities, because I've never seen them. Okay, so we got some defense up there. Cyclops the Dragon Man. Is there a new class? There's a lot of new classes. Here, I'll give you a peek again real quick. So Gracia is like one of the main protagonists in Scenario 3. The class is called Godchild. It's like kind of crazy. Uh-oh, is he gonna die? What the heck? Oh, that's kind of weird. I didn't exactly plan that out too well. Whoops. I think the penguin guy has summons, yeah. Wait, wrong way. I forgot that we upped the difficulty also. Like, we're on hardest now. So, your main protagonist and also Gracia can't die in combat, or else you lose the fight. I was busy talking and not really paying attention to my strategy. Let me see here. Alright, so here's the new classes. Like, Godchild is new. Princess is she's just a healer. But this guy's half dragon. We have a unicorn. We have a white dragon. This character's cool as hell. 1000. Raleigh's pretty cool. Leon is like our... Think of him like Jaha almost. Like our warrior class. Pegasus Knight, which is familiar to many people who have played previous games. But yeah, that's a very, very unique character lineup. Alright, let's try not to be so careless this time. Yeah, just like the previous Shining Force, Francisco. If your main character dies, you lose. And Gracia is considered like a main character for the purpose of this scenario. Julian has really good defense. I'm going to try to capture this guy maybe with Cyclops. We have giant ants and then a whole bunch of dragons. The Hellhounds hit pretty hard. That's not a dragon? Oh. So it's not like a cappable one. Oh my god, they're gonna kill Bridget. Damn, I suck. This is what happens when I don't play in a couple days. I forget how hard everything hits. Lion Man. Alright, 1000 will take care of it. Tail Bomb. That's one of his special attacks. Yeah, that one of those, actually both of those were special attacks. Oh, this is a bat, not a dragon. Duh. This is on Sega Saturn. Old school Sega Saturn. That's a special attack too. So the bat is frozen, it can't move. I want to use her wing. Let's swap back to her wing. Nice, that's good, man. I think you should play it. Like, if you can play it on that Pi, dude, go for it, man. You're gonna have a good time. Like, just overall, the game is a lot of fun. I don't think anybody needs any health. They just killed Bridget, and that was it. So I don't have anything to really heal. Yeah, I just don't know who to give it to, Session. Like, I don't really know who really even needs it, because I have so many good weapons. So, yeah, the special attack is like a critical hit, Francisco. There's no such thing as like a critical hit. It's just a special attack instead. Should I use his new summon? Summons Light Penko, summons Fire Pen. Let's try it, just because I haven't seen it before. Oh my god. 41 damage. See, like, that was just a regular attack, right? No special. Just evaporated the Hellhound with a giant penguin summon. Alright, I gotta try to get... Julian's basically my only guy who can take like 2 or 3 hits without dying. Everybody else really can't take back-to-back hits. Like okay, so Raleigh could take 3 hits from that guy, but what's the plot and goal of the game? So it's a strategy RPG. The plot is like a pretty long explanation. It's very like Game of Thrones-ish, like Warring Kingdoms, but then there's like an evil force that's pulling the strings and kind of like a bigger threat than everything. And as you get into scenario 3, now we're heading like north to fight these like cultists. They're trying to resurrect like this thing called a Vandal, which is like this evil thing, whatever. And we haven't really got there yet, but the whole beginning of the game starts out as just like the Empire fighting the Republic, and then next thing you know, you figure out that like the war is being kind of egged on by these evil cultists. Let's see. I'm gonna move Honesty here because she won't get attacked. Her damage is still a bit low if she doesn't get a special. That's an interesting name in the TikTok chat. What's the range on this? It's only 1 space. Yeah, you're just gonna stay put, buddy. We don't need any more accidents. So you see the little exclamation point over their head? It means they're weak to that damage type. So like Kate is an archer or a sniper, so flying units take more damage. She's gonna do a ton of damage here. Yeah, insane. She got one of her special attacks and against a unit that was weak to her attack, so that thing just got deleted. Cyclops the Dragon Man. Nice. Oh, that's a one-shot kill, huh? When it says utterly destroyed. General Proden. Ooh, it's time to make use of this magic for once. He still only has like a really low level. Blaze level 1. No, I hate poison. Those hellhounds have like really big movement range. I think that's what makes them kind of... They're kind of the most dangerous units on the map because of how far they move. Have you obtained the special where Raleigh transforms into a human? Is that a thing? I've never even heard of that. Gigaton press. He got ass blasted, dude. Ah, these stupid ants are gonna poison everybody, aren't they? Whoa, they have good defense. Can't reach with a heal there, so let's do... Who else needed one? I think it was Cyclops needs a heal, right? Also can't reach with that, though. I could hit him if I used an aura, too. That's a lot of MP. I think I'm gonna try to back some units up here. Nice. Pendorf the Scholar. Which one did I use last time? Penko? This time I'm gonna use Pen. Is he gonna use it? Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna use his volcano. Nice. Cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cyclops down. These guys hit hard, man. A lot of these units are hitting hard. I'm actually losing units. I probably could be more leveled than I am. I think I'm a bit under-leveled. We haven't really done any egressing or anything of the sort. Yo, Beyond, what's up, man? How are you? How have you been? How's your streaming been going? I haven't seen you on in a little while as I've been finishing. Try to raid the homies, you know? Probably a good egress level since it's straightforward. Yeah, what about the next fight? Is the next fight decent too? This is a pretty good, like, open field fight with, like, no mechanics, no surprises. But I do feel like I'm taking quite a bit of damage from a lot of these units. 5 things to find. Okay. I'm gonna, I guess, probably have to branch out and start searching these rocks and stuff. Most of the hidden items are always, like, on a rock. Doing well, just working right now. Oh, nice, nice. Devil May Cry. Yeah, I think we were talking about that before. Been streaming as usual. Nice. I just think our my schedule hasn't aligned with when you've been on. It's more of a me thing. Is there anything next to these rocks? Oh, there's one. Dark matter. I gotta get this poison off of him at some point. Oh, he has a fairy powder. Nice. Want a hint for one of the 2 real unfair ones? Not yet. Not yet. Let me see if I can come up with it. My guess is maybe you can only use flyers. Like, are they up on one of these things? Like, can you fly up there? That would be a little risky. Maybe. Did I figure it out? Am I evolving? Am I evolving as a gamer, guys? If I center that up on Gracia, it'll top almost everybody off. Scenario 3 is good, man. We're getting down to, like, the meat of the story here. Like all the pieces are intersecting finally after like 150 hours of gameplay. It's finally to the point where, like, things are happening. Like, we're gonna meet the legit bad guy at some point, whoever the big boss is. I just gotta make sure nobody can get to Gracia and I don't freaking die again. Heat axe. There we go. Full swing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna egress this fight because there's definitely some secrets that we can get here. I know that there's some items that we can get. And I think I can use a little bit of leveling. Because a lot of my party's like level 14. And I'm still getting 20 XP at level 17. That tells me that I'm like really under-leveled. I also lost Bridget and Cyclops like pretty early in the fight, so they're gonna miss out on some XP if I don't redo it. Incredible Kate. Ooh, I don't think I can reach with the Inferno. That would have been a good turn to try it. I guess the good thing about those ants is they don't move very far. What's up, Dan? How are you? How you been, man? Outlander Dan. Alright, let's go exploring. Inferno is 3 spaces? Okay. Let's back all of these people up. Working overnights? Yeah, dude, I know that feeling, man. I do the same. It really catches up to you. So which is your favorite scenario? I like Scenario 2 better than Scenario 1. I think the cast of characters was a little bit more interesting. I haven't finished 3 yet, so I can't really say for certain. I think that the characters and the lineup is way more interesting in 3 so far. Which makes sense because it's like the final scenario. It's where like everything is supposed to happen, I guess. But, you know, I can't say for certain until I guess we finish it. Alright, let me see about finding some of these other hidden items. Oh, there's another one. Her inventory is too full. I'm not going to be able to actually get that with her. So I should probably give some stuff away real quick before my next turn. How do you balance out? I feel like my days are wasted. Dude, I get that a lot too, man. I often wake up with like a lot of brain fog and stuff. But I don't know. I've been doing it for 15 years. It's just kind of a necessity. You just have to just do it. You definitely have to make sure that the sleep that you do get is like quality sleep and like uninterrupted, which can be harder during the day. Like, you got to make sure you turn your phone off and, you know, all those other things that could possibly wake you up when you're trying to get that good day sleep. Damn, dude. I don't want to kill all these guys because I want to get these hidden items, but sheesh, brother. Alright, so he can't move anywhere else here. There's not going to be anything up here. He's just going to have to eat some of this damage, I guess. I don't know. Or I could put him in line for a... Uh-oh. Oh, the medical herb might save his life. Otherwise, he would die to the poison. Damn, dude. It's pretty intense. Oh, there's one. Small mithril. I'm gonna cast support, and then I'll heal with Gracia. One more kind of unfair, but slightly obvious. Is it probably in the statue? My guess is that it's like in whatever that statue is. Maybe. Well, I'm gonna go check the statue and we'll figure it out from there. The only problem is these stupid ant guys are like tearing my team apart in the meantime. Like, he's gonna die. Ooh! So close. Actually, he's probably still gonna die because I never got the poison off him. I might just have to egress and worry about it on the next round. Or throw him a healing drop. There we go. Maybe? Maybe? Ah, we got it. The pretty glove. There we go. Okay, so that's cool. Let's see if he has enough in his regular attack. Ooh, nice. He does decent damage. And egress. Alright, there we go. So were those all the unfair ones session? Those were all the difficult ones, I guess? Let me see if anybody... Yeah, let's get that poison off. It's like everybody poisoned here. Good thing poison's only 10 coins. I don't mind that. That's not bad at all. Cyclops can use the glove. He can, but don't I have him using claws? Should I keep him on using claws? Because I thought he had the he has the The cursed one, right? I have him with the Chaos Ring and then the cursed, whatever the heck it's called, Digitalis Claw. Oh, the use. Gotcha. See, this is why I need you guys guiding me along. Does it have a use? I thought the muscle glove is the one that uses it. The muscle glove has attack. The pretty glove I don't think does anything, does it? Yeah, that's the muscle glove is the one I was thinking of. Oh, this is the item shop session. I think, right? This looks like an item shop. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. It looked like they might actually sell me something here, like standing behind the counter. He is a life ring if you can find it. So far, I have not been able to. Let me hit my first save state of the stream. Get that done. No, that's not the right way. Probably the remains of the inn. Yeah, for a second there I thought, oh hey, maybe she'll sell me something nice. There we go. It's the one with no bridge on the other side. She has one bottle left over from the inn. Alright, let's try not to get Bridget killed this time. Actually, I think I'm going to leave everybody in place and just pop off a support level 2 to start the fight. Maybe that's the play, so everybody doesn't die this time. Alright, I'm going to go hit the restroom while this casts. I'll be back in like a minute or two. Alright. I figured that was going to be a long cast. I'm like, I might as well go use the restroom in the middle of that. Camera's moving all over the place. Alrighty. Hey, at least those slash bats aren't like the bats in Shining Force 1 that dodge everything. I hate those things so much. That fight against Balbazak in Chapter 4, I think it is, of Shining Force 1. Where the freaking... There's like 8 bats or something. And you just keep missing them over and over and over. Unless you hit them with a blaze. Make sure I got the heat axe on. Yep. I like Leon as a character. I think so far all of the warriors in each scenario have been some of the most useful characters. I feel like I haven't had a shortage of damage really at any point, but I have had a shortage of units that can take lots of damage. And the warriors have kind of done that for me. Except Horst. Yeah, Horst is different, right? Horst is... Isn't he built more offensively? Who is going to be the next bench? You have like 40 minutes to decide. Man. I guess it would be Cyclops, right? Like, who else would I take out at this point? Everybody else is like pretty damn strong. Summon Fire Pen or Light Penko. I think, I don't know, Cyclops seems to be like my least effective character at the moment. I'm gonna hold these kills for other units. I'd much rather get her leveled up. I don't know who else I would bench. Like, I don't know, it seems like a tough decision. Oh, I think it's time. I think it's time to see what this Inferno spell is all about. 20 MP? That's a lot of MP. Hey, what's up, Cesar? How are you? Inferno! Whoa. Alright, I like the 2 defense for sure. I like the fact that I have a spell I can cast on him that doesn't wipe out 100% of my MP. Because that was kind of annoying. Thank you for the heart, Cesar. How are you today? Dragon Man. Darn, rip Legend of Legaia. I'm not done Legaia yet. I just don't play it in the afternoons. I play Legaia at night. Tomorrow night, Maverick. Tuesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, we'll pick back up Legaia. I probably have like 5 or more streams of Legaia left, so we'll be on it for a little bit still. Leon is level 17. He doesn't really need a kill. It's all the guys that are like 14, 15 that really need the attention at the moment. Yeah, I guess the Hellhounds would have fire resistance, right? Because they have the... I mean, they're Hellhounds. But besides that, they have the Fire Breath spell. So it kind of checks out. Spark.
You like that? You like that?
Yeah. Honesty. Honesty is the one that needs to get leveled. I need my flyers to be in a position to be aggressive. Cesar, thank you for the gold populars, man. Thank you, thank you. Greetings from Peru. General Proden. I feel like I'm gonna get somebody killed here. Oh, no, that's good actually. Probably my least vulnerable character takes the first hit. I can work with that. I'd like to get Proden to the point where he can actually tank a little bit. Alright, we're gonna sit 1,000 back here. See if I can capture this dragon. Where's Cerberus? I want to cast attack on Cerberus. Or it's not Cerberus, Cyclops. I keep thinking Cerberus because we have all these Hellhounds around. Julian. Bye-bye, blessings. Hey, thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for coming in here. Oh, that's a new one. I don't know if I've seen this one. And a confusion. Whoa. Dude, that was sick. Yay, Pendle. Professor Penguin. Raleigh can't reach the Hound. Gracia. Ooh, decisions. I could do it again. Ah, let's do it. Why not? Why not? Let's see what a double looks like. Nice. That's good. That'll set him up for a cap really well from Cerberus, Cyclops. Dragon Man, here we go. Give me your dragons. Khaleesi. Cyclops recruits Red Dragon into the Force. Alright, the rest of this map should be pretty easy to clean up at this point. Kind of took a little bit of a different approach this time. Instead of like heading straight up the middle, I split a little bit more. Or not split, picked a side. Oh, here we go.
Fire it up.
Bugbear. Nice. All right, my first level 18 character. Julian will be Mr. Bait. Master Baiter Julian. Look how big he is compared to the bat. Oh wow, 28. That's a lot. Feels like a lot of damage taken. Sleep, antidote, charm. I might need to put one of these guys to sleep. Oh no, I can't reach. Darn it. Can charm reach? No, charm can't reach either. Well, maybe I can just block 1000 in so he can't get attacked. Like, I don't know if this guy's gonna have the movement speed to get all the way around all them. She doesn't have a healing drop on her. I think we should be good. I think with the proper use of formation, I can prevent him from getting hit. And I should have a lot of turns coming up for my units. Oh, nope, he reached. Darn it. I didn't think the ant guy was going to have enough movement. Ooh. 35. He has a ton of health, but I notice he has very, very low defense. He takes more damage than almost anyone in my party. Nice. It's almost kind of like deceptive because he has so much health. I get like aggressive with him, thinking he's good, and then he gets kind of beat up pretty easy. I do want to kill these bats first, because I think they get the next turn. He is old. He's 1,000 years old. Ooh, this could be a good one. That's a 3-target spark 3. This is gonna do fat damage.
Oh yeah!
Bring it over here, just cleaning up the map. Don't mind her. Ooh, drain level 2. You're gonna love her level up. Yes, I am. Drain level 2 is fantastic. Yeah, being able to fill MP is incredible. Like, that is such a unique thing to Shining Force 3 and Scenario 3. I mean, it wasn't even in the first 2 scenarios. It's kind of crazy. Julian kind of needs a heal, but see, even at 37 HP, I feel way safer with Julian than anybody else. Because I know he's not going to take more than like 15 damage from anything. That's dangerous. Of course, there's poison involved. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is stressful. He has to get a heal though, because of the poison. I hope he doesn't get his turn next before everybody else. Come on, Bridget, tell me you got something good for me. I don't think I can reach. I feel like he took way more damage than he's taken from anything else, like up until this point. Kind of insane. Does level 2 do HP and MP? It says absorb MP, level 2 absorbs. I guess it does both. Oh no, it doesn't. It only does MP. God darn it, I can't do anything. I gotta use a potion. It's either a potion or egress. I'm not egressing again. So they have to have MP in order to absorb MP. I mean, it kind of makes sense. But the way they described it, like if you look at the description, it says absorb enemy HP, level 2 absorbs MP. It still makes it sound like it kind of still absorbs HP on level 2, even though it doesn't. Yeah, I guess I kind of lucked out there with Julian. Imagine if Julian didn't have that potion. I would have had to egress. I would have had no other way. Let's use Shining, because I don't need this MP anyway. Just take this ant out. Cannon. Everybody else is looking pretty good. Yeah, I kind of thought the same thing, Session. Like, one potion is what it is. That's not going to break the game for me. I keep finishing every scenario with a whole bunch of those potions left over anyway. I just never end up needing them. Damn, Raleigh's only 14. Same with Cyclops. Although I do think I am going to be benching Cyclops. But I do want to continue to use Raleigh, so I feel like he needs to catch up. This bum is still poisoned. Hey, Foodman Sam, how are you, man? Welcome in. Playing a little Shining Force 3, Scenario 3 today. Is it truly shining for the third time today? Haha. Hopefully it'll be the third time this week. When we get to the end of the week, I can actually stream 3 Shining Force 3 days this week, maybe. Definitely gonna do Wednesday, but maybe we'll be able to do Saturday as well. It is, not only is it Shining Force 3, but it's also the third scenario of Shining Force 3. And we might even be in Chapter 3. Is this Chapter 3 or 4? That would be kind of funny. Yes, there was a Shining Force 3. 1997 Sega Saturn. Kejik. This is that OG... The OG Golden Sun, as we call it here. They never ported this to GBA, no. They have, the Resurrection of the Dark Dragon, which is like a remake of Shining Force 1. That, they have the remake on Game Boy Advance. It's called Shining Force Resurrection of the Dark Dragon. It has, like, some new features compared to Shining Force 1, but none of the other games are available anywhere except for like the Switch collection. But yeah, it's the same company that made Golden Sun, so like this came like a handful of years before Golden Sun was even released. So I get a lot of people that come in and say, oh, this looks like Golden Sun, and I have to correct them. I'm like, no. Technically, Golden Sun looks like this. Order of operations, fellas. Don't need the... Yes, that sounds about right. Because Golden Sun's what, like 2003 or 2004? Something like that. Yeah, it is kind of a shame that, it is kind of a shame that they only ever released Scenario 1 in English. But Hey, due to the, you know, the magic of the internet these days, you can get the translation projects and play all 3 scenarios now. Unicorn butt. She is giving B rank mage from solo leveling. Alright, that's good. Level 15 is not too bad, not too far behind. This is the ancestor of Golden Sun. This laid the foundations. We did it! Now maybe we can find the road. It looks like a marker, but is there a road? I will investigate. We can't waste any time. With my nimbleness, I can check the area quickly. Should I look around? Yeah, go away, Don Hort. We don't really like you here. I think so. Julian agrees as well. Don Hort has very fast legs, so it shouldn't take long.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
You know, I haven't even thought about that session. We have to use the Moonlight Arrow. The Berserk. Trev, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you guys for dropping those follows and hanging with us today for some OG tactical RPGs. Beyond, do you guys know each other? I know, like the retro RPG streaming community is pretty tight knit. We tend to all kind of cross paths.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
Oh, thank you for the follow over here, man. I see you, Trev. Thanks for the follow. Same time zone and through a mutual friend. Yeah. I end up raiding into Beyond a lot because he's West Coast and I'm East Coast. So, like, his streams end up finishing, like, sort of around the time when I'm... Or his streams start a lot kind of when I'm finishing, so... You lurk in his and say nothing once a week, yeah. I kind of do the same. I usually, like, I'll raid into him and then watch for, like, an hour before I go to bed. Further ahead is a village called Oral. I believe there are clues to be found there. You want to investigate Oral Village? Ah. Yes, to prepare to battle Bolzome, we must investigate that area. We must do an oral investigation. Indeed, there is a road. The lurk goes a long way, though? Yeah, for sure. I don't mind when people lurk. Like, chatting is not integral to the viewing experience. Hey, yo, what village? Yeah. Wait, you said we can get what in this village? How much? Yes, the road between Oral and Remotes should be clear. It was used previously for trade. Benetrim, you know of this road? I'm sure he does. Past the Great Wall, the land is unknown to most. But King Benetrim knows it well. Dude, I do the same thing, man. A lot of times at work, I just put a stream up and just listen to it only, because I can't, like, actively watch it. But I will listen to it. I'll treat somebody's stream like a podcast, almost. Storms, what's up, man? Thanks for the heart. Welcome in. The secret will become clear soon. Don Hort, let's proceed. Sadly, StreamerBot doesn't update its viewer list the same way Firebot does. Yeah. So I never have like a list of viewers. I have like the number up. I have an idea based on how many are watching because I have really just like regulars and nobody else. But I don't actually know who's watching at any given time. Hurry, Julian. Follow Benetrim. He says the secret will be revealed soon. Good day, good sir. I don't really have like any bots set up, to be honest. All I have is like I just run stream elements. I don't even think I have like an actual bot. I'm not a regular. Does that make me no one else? You don't have to be a regular. That's not like... You don't get any special privileges from being a regular. You all get to watch the same. I just start to recognize names and like times when people come in. I mean, yeah. If you want to send me something on how to set it up, I certainly couldn't hurt.
All right, let's go.
I could probably use a little bit of extras in my on my perp. I believe I do see it. Behind those evil creatures, I guess there's a village. Are we gonna have to do another fight before we even get to the next town? Storm, thank you for the donuts. It's okay. Everybody's new at some point. Haven't played Shining Force 3 in a while. Yeah, I need to just like refine some of my settings and things. Like everything is very basic. I just haven't done any work on it. I've set up alerts and emotes and all kinds of other stuff, but I haven't really set up much else. It's weird, like when you're small, you don't have those issues because there's really like nothing to... You don't have to do like a whole lot of moderation because there's not really that much going on. But I suppose it's something you should probably get used to just in case you do have more people come in. So I guess I'm gonna have to... egress and revive, right? I did lose somebody, right? I lost 1,000, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking beyond, like... You never know. But I do prefer the simplicity, like Foodman's saying, like, it's easier to have less sometimes. Proden is poisoned. I think Julian might still be poisoned, right? No, okay. Oh wait, I healed Julian's poison. I never healed Proden's poison. I see. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at some additional features. There's always room for improvement. That's one thing that I have realized in this whole thing is that there's almost always something you can do to improve your stream or make it better. Whether it's something as simple as like changing out your alerts to make them feel fresh and fun again, or you name it. Like, there's always something you can do. Let's see, what should I do? Not having an item shop is kind of annoying. Because I could really use like some healing drops or something right about now. Although I guess it can't hurt to have an antidote if all these guys are gonna poison. Like a couple antidotes maybe won't kill us here. It's there somewhere. Yeah, we just don't know where it's at. We haven't been able to find it yet. The ever elusive item shop. Alright, 1,000 is back up and kicking. Let's see what we got on this map. A lot of the same enemies or what? Oh, now we have Hydras. Hydras, this is a boss. Or the boss. Hell Succubus. Okay. Sounds like a good name for an ex-girlfriend. The Hell Succubus boss.
Alright. Let's go.
Holly, how are you? Thanks for the heart and the go pops. Wait, are these guys hiding in trees? Holy crap, I didn't even see them. They're like, you totally can't see the dog hiding in the tree here. I'm good. I saw you getting bombed with subs the other night. That's cool. That must be nice. Why are you fighting a Hell Succubus? I don't know. Look behind you? I have not looked behind me. Is there something behind me? Is there a Hell Succubus I don't know about? Are you talking about this one? Oh, the giant ant? Yeah, I saw this guy. Oh, wait. What the heck? I did not see that. There's a dragon in the freaking trees. It's Vietnam all over again. Shining Force 3 setting traps for us. You know what's weird is I thought that was one of my own characters. Like, because it was just like chilling in the trees there. I thought it was one of my guys. I have to check the movement speed of this guy just to make sure he can't. Yeah, see, he'll be able to attack. He'll be able to attack Gracia if I don't move him further away. Maybe I'll hit this dude with an Inferno. Oh, I can't even reach that. Boo. Alright, I feel like I need to check all these trees now. I don't see anything in those. I'm getting scared. That is my dragon. Wait, I thought... It is my dragon. I thought you can't use more than 12. Do I have an extra character right now? Like, the dragons are extras. Yeah, so I have 13 units right now. Did we just discover that we can have more than 12 units with Cyclops? Yo, what's up, Aaron? So, Session, for some reason I thought that even if you capture the dragons, they have to take up a space, like in your party. Gia's like, I've been trying to tell you, but you don't listen, you dummy. She's like, just listen to me for once, I promise you. I won't let you down. Keeping it PG for the daytime stream? Oh yeah. I keep it simple in the daytime stream. You can talk to Cyclops in your HQ and reorder them, and he tells you how many you can have next battle. Oh, so he tells you how many. Right now you think it's only one. Okay. Oh, tail bomb, baby. My Cyclops says I can have one if he was in at the moment. That could be because of New Game Plus. Maybe you actually still have 3? I really don't know. We're going to have to play around with it to see for sure. What are we doing here? Let's cast attack on somebody. Bridget still does not need the XP. Probably not good to bench Cyclops. So using the dragons in your party is dependent on having Cyclops in there. Like, you can't just take the dragons. Like, I can't just capture them and then bench Cyclops and use them. I have to actually have him in. Cross slash. Yeah, it seems like the dragons are good for, using them as bait. Not sure, but you need them strong enough to kill them and capture them. Okay, I mean, that definitely makes sense. Like, if I were to lose a dragon, I wouldn't be able to get another one if he's not in the party. Yes, Brogans, you absolutely do need to play this. You are not wrong, my friend. We're going to have to experiment around with this a little bit. I want to figure out if I can use dragons without him in the
I've got
party.
news for you. You are mine now. You belong to me.
Or if he has to be in. Because what we could do is we could potentially, like, alternate Cyclops. Like, we could do Cyclops, like, every other fight, maybe. How much of an improvement over the first is it? It has a lot of new systems. And it has so many cool characters, dude. Like, check this guy out. 1000, the white dragon. And then it has a friendship system. So I'll just give you, like, a quick peek real quick. So taking actions against the same unit with your characters gives them a friendship bonus. And then if your characters die, you lose the friendship bonus. So it actually has an incentive more than just the money to not let your characters die. So there's still no permadeath like in the other ones. Like Fire Emblem, like other tacticals. But Shining Force 3 has much more of an incentive to keep your characters alive, which I like. The Pretty Glove has an on use? It doesn't say it does. Perhaps your eyes have gotten used to the polygons. I think Scenario 2 and 3 do have a minor improvement in the graphics from Scenario 1. But I don't think there's a big jump from 2 to 3. I think there's a big jump from 1 to 2. Muscle glove, yeah. Gia said the same thing over on TikTok. She thought I had to give the glove, but I think you guys are both thinking of the muscle glove, which gives the attack, and the pretty glove just has a special attack. I don't think it has an on use, or at least it's not in the description. There we go. Fire it up, baby.
Oh, hot, 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 hot! Hot, 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 hot!
Now, if you're asking about improvements over the first 2 games, there's one right there, right? Whoops, don't do that. He's like, a red dragon only did 9 damage to an ant? He's a giant ant, Aaron. He's giant. Probably don't want to keep killing your dragons, yes. Those giant ants actually have more defense than I think anything we've fought in a while. They do not take a lot of damage. I am noticing. Ooh, she's gonna take too much damage if I put her there, I think. I'm gonna have to go spear and keep her away. That is facts, Aaron. Ooh! With the attack up spell, she just did crazy damage. I didn't think she was going to do that much. Can't ants lift like 10 times their body weight or something? So I guess a giant ant, maybe a giant ant can lift a dragon. Alright, Proden has support cast on him right now. I want him to get like blaze, like much higher level blaze spells. Because if he gets some really effective magic damage, he's going to be a dangerous character. Now bear my Arctic Blast. You know, I just thought about that right after I cast that blaze. I keep forgetting that he has that axe to throw. Alright, this is gonna get a little hairy here for a minute because there's a lot of units here, kind of like all converging on this area. I need to start cleaning them out like quicker. If I don't get them out, of here quick, we're gonna be in a little bit of trouble. what's going on here? Spirial. I will assist the Julian army. So this is why I have to bench another character, huh, Session? Since the battle in the ruins under Aspia Castle, you are yourself General Spirial of the Empire, correct? Yes, I was being controlled by Priestess Basanda of the Bolzome sect. When she was defeated, I came to my senses. I also remember my actions during that time. I thought that might have been the case, General Spirial. What saved you was the reluctance of Symbios to kill those being controlled. We had just engaged the Republican General Proton on the plains near Anafect village, when a spell was cast on me by that Bolzone priestess. General Garzel and Basanda, because I was being manipulated, my beloved General Franz broke rank and was defeated. After the battle in the underground ruins, you disappeared. Why did you cross the Great Wall? Mikey says, great game. Here we go, Britt. Here we go. Steve-O, thanks for the heart. The Bolzome sect is a dreadful group, controlling the ancient Titan warrior and planning to disrupt the natural order. They must be stopped. So that's why you wish to aid us. However, if you join the Julian army, you will likely have to abandon the Empire. If I must abandon the Empire for the sake of ridding the world of such dangerous people, my apologies to the Emperor, but it must be done. If a powerful general such as yourself wishes to join, the Julian army welcomes you with open arms. Drive by heart me? Hey. I like it either way, man. Thanks for swinging through. I appreciate you, man. You have a good day. Enemies of the Julian army planning to revive the Vandal kingdom. I will lend my strength and we will defeat them. He is halberd, rapier, mace. So she can carry a spark halberd even if you go mace or rapier. Oh. Yeah, so I'm trying to think. Maybe I'm going to give her, I think I'm going to give her a mace. Because doesn't the mace have like a whole bunch of disabling, like armor down and confusion? I'm thinking I might want to go mace and then carry a arc halberd. Should give her all three. And then just work off the weapon triangle. I feel like I will, like, if there's no advantage, I would like to level the mace as the primary. Because the mace has a lot more secondary effects. But it, I guess, yeah, it makes perfect sense, right? To get a mace and a rapier for the bonuses. 52, he needs a heal. 1,000 probably needs a heal. Now you have 3 who give weapon attack friendship. Damn, that's crazy. So they all stack, huh? 45 attack bonus if you surround somebody with them. That's kind of crazy, actually. That's insane. That's going to be great damage. Afterburner. It's time for the summonsies. Okay, I can't reach that guy, but I can reach the ant dude. The Ant-Man. Not sure you will hit max friendship. Would it be a spoiler then to say what the difference is? Not really. I feel like I have failed miserably, like we've discussed, at really using the friendship system to its fullest. Although I feel like I've been doing a little bit better lately. Oh, I never switched back to her wing. I definitely did better in scenario 2 than I did in 1. And I think I'm doing a little bit better in 3. Partner, friend, trusted. The highest I've ever gotten is trusted. I've never gotten soulmate. But I think at one point I had Dentaris, Median, or no, not, Dentaris, Symbios, and Rock were all trusted. Or maybe Grace was in there too. Like, those were the only ones that I really kept alive consistently for a while. But we have not seen anything close to soulmate. Soulmate gives a bigger buff and the effect reaches... Oh, dude, 2 tiles. I mean, that's like the biggest bonus is the range. Not even the effect. Oh, I can move her. Spirial. What's her movement, by the way? She's 6? 6 movement. Okay, I like that. They're easier to level when you've overplayed the game. Yeah, I've kind of like failed at them. My own assessment is that I've somewhat failed to use the friendship system properly. Put our fodder dragon out there. Oh no. Of course, of course. I should have known that there was going to be surprises. When is there not surprises? I'm going to cast attack on Raleigh. You learn scammy stuff. That's kind of how I am with the first 2 Shining Forces. Like, if I take my time playing through those games, there's so much that you can do that, you know, I've learned over the years. I got the baddie Spirial. Yeah, we did that guy. We got our baddie. Posted a picture in Shining Force Discord. Alright, I'll bring it up after the stream because I can't really run Discord while I stream this. I just have too many assets running it. Destroys my PC. Let's switch back to her wing. Cross slash, nice, 1 shot. Hell yeah. We gotta clear all these things out of these bushes. They're trying to sneak attack us again. That should do the trick. Also, if you have two you want to friendship max up, having them go right after each other helps by manipulating. Oh, giving them similar agility. Yeah. If they have the same or their agility is like off by 1, then they're gonna like get their turns in succession. See, I would have never thought to do that. Like, that's way beyond my tiny little brain. Okay, so we have, what? Leon in that set of trees. Prode in there. I think that's it. I can't reach the Hydra. I casted attack on Raleigh, right? So she, I should say, should do a ton of damage. Yeah. Is this thing just gonna keep coming back, or how does this work? Are we gonna do this? Yo, what's up, Dre? Disco Inferno.
Oh, hot, 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 hot! Hot, 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 hot!
4 to 5 fights and you're trusted. Yeah. I think part of the reason is, like, I egress so little now. Like, I haven't really been using egress for the sake of, like, keeping the stream progressing to an extent. Damn, dude. He is shaking in his boots. So like that also hurts my ability. Friends with Gracia.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
I still don't know who I want to bench. Like, I feel like I should bench... I feel like benching Cyclops was on my mind, but, like, do I want to give up the dragons? And do I have to give up the dragons? Probably safer if I just attack here and then catch a heal. Did you know the logo you have for SF3 on TikTok is the Holy Ark characters? Yeah. I pulled it from there because I saw that it was Julian in the front. And believe it or not, there was like... I couldn't find any other artwork that featured Julian that actually looked decent. So I knew that Shining Force 3 Scenario 3 was going to be like heavy into Julian. So I wanted something that had him, or at least somebody that looked like him. So I just said, all right, well that kind of looks like Julian in the front, so you have to recruit more dragons just to see if you want them. Okay. If not Cyclops, who would you choose? And that's my dilemma, is I don't know who else I would bench, right? It's like, I don't really want to bench Cyclops because I do like the idea of using all these dragons, but I don't know who else it would be. Like, I love all these characters that are in my party. Like, this party is amazing. Like, my least effective character would probably be the penguin guy, but like, I'm not benching the penguin guy. Like, he's a staple. We worked way too hard with all the penguins in scenario 1 and 2 for me to now abandon them. Posted a pic in Shining you can use. All right, I'll take a look at it. I can usually edit them up pretty good, doctor them up to make them look nice, to an extent. Shout out Pen, hell yeah. Dude, did you see Twizzo? Look who we got. We got the king of penguins with Penko and Pen summons. Man, I love it here. Zoomed in just to show the guys in it. Okay. Hell yeah. I'm gonna drop the medical herb for a healing drop. This is on Sega Saturn. Old school Sega Saturn. I wonder if these enemies are gonna spawn indefinitely, or I can just get rid of them at some point. Yeah, the dragons, I do like the idea of, like, what this red dragon is doing right now is it's pushing forward and taking damage for the rest of my team. So, like, it's basically occupying all of these units. And I love the idea of that, which is one of the reasons I'm somewhat torn on whether I should bench Cyclops now. But my problem is I don't know who else to bench. Because we have all these secret characters. Like, I suppose it could be Leon, right? Like, Leon would maybe be my next choice. Leon or even Raleigh. Yeah, it could be Raleigh, could be Leon, but I like Leon's range. And then nobody else has as much utility as Raleigh with the sleeps. So it's like, I don't know, like there's just like a downside no matter who I decide. Still paralyzed. The only reason why I'm thinking Leon is because I already have so many other ranged characters. I'm not really struggling for guys with throwing axes or for 3-tile spells, I guess. So maybe it's Leon. We keep Cyclops, we bench Leon. I can see myself doing that. Yeah, it looks like the respawns are infinite, so let's kill this boss. Leon's trying to make his case right now. He's like, you said what? You're gonna bench me, what? These ant guys take extra damage from him. Immediately almost solos the boss. Yeah. He was like, oh, you're going to bench me? All right, watch this. Do not have the MP. So we're going to cast attack. I think her attack spell wore off. Honesty. Yeah, Leon heard me talking all that shit and was like, yo, check this out, dude. Let me show you what you're about to be missing. All right, fight over. What a strange river. The water is coming out of the village. The west half of the 1,000-mile river is known as the Holy River. It is said the river rejects evil beings. Maybe now we'll finally learn about what King Benetrim has been talking about. Foss, I've never played that, no. I've never even heard of that. What system is that for? I hope so. I don't want to be suspicious of King Benetrim, but he sure seems to know a lot about this. King Benetrim, in this village, we'll learn more about my powers. PS1? I'll have to take a look at it. I've never heard of it. Let's go inside, Julian, so everyone can learn what this is all about. Maybe I bench Leon because he's not really as tanky as the other warriors were. We should investigate the cave, Julian. The answer probably lies at the origin of the Holy River. $14 finds and 4 super great finds. God, we're gonna be here all day. A lot of stuff here, including, if I remember, an unfair weapon that changes your party. I mean, it sounds like a lot. I bet one of these pillars has something. These pillars look ultra suspicious. Like in other towns, all the random pillars. Ah, yep, I knew it. I'm evolving as a Shining Force 3 player, guys. Oh, there's a chest. Ooh, Holy Ankh. Holy Ankh. Aura level 2, regen 4 HP. Dear Lord. Yes, please. I love the HP regen. Oh. Small mithril. Alright, so what's that? 3 so far? Ah, there we are. Chest. Okay, we got the map, so that's 4. Ankh to Bridget. Oh, because Issa already has support. Is that why you're thinking the Ankh should go to Bridget? Aura. Oh, it has aura. Derp. I thought it said support. Why am I thinking support? Alright. We'll try to find everything and then see what we do with it. Searching tables now. Aura plus MP drain. I like the idea of that. Oh, healing drop. It's a pretty basic find. Alright, what is this in here now? One of these is going to be a blacksmith, right? Nothing there. Oh, power wine. Hell yeah. We like power wines here. 1,400 coins. So what is that? Is that 7? Counting the healing drop? 5, 6. That's 7 finds so far. I just keep juicing thousands attack, like, to obscene levels. Okay, I think that's 7 items that we found so far. You guys are saying there's 14 in here? You believe that there's 14? I didn't come in here already, did I? I don't think so. Nice. Protect milk. And another one. Defense by 4. I feel like I should use one of those on Gracia at some point if I get another one. That's 9. Right, because Gracia also is an issue if she dies, or he dies. Or 1,000, yeah, that's a good point. Right, he could use the extra defense. He just got 4 defense off of that, too. He's just like, he's a chunky boy. Potion. Is that 10? Am I counting right? I think that's 10 things that we found. A few of them are junk. Okay. I feel like I'm actually finding things really fast now. Fairy powder, that makes 11. This table looks a little suspicious. There's a lot of table here. Nope. Give me some chicken. Okay. I mean this with complete respect. I haven't met a lady with... Oh. Let's see. Mist Rapier, Luster Blade, Wind Cutter, Sylphwing. Is any of this really worth buying? Because I can make mithril weapons now. Special attack, slow level 2. Silver Beak. Let me check deals though. Always better and cheaper to craft. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like at this point, mithril kind of exceeds anything I can buy, and I don't have the money anyway, so it's like the cash that's limiting me. Have I gotten any new mage type characters yet? Yes. So we got the new penguin guy, and he has summons. So Pendolph summons Penko and Pen, the two penguins from the previous scenarios. So he's like a summoner. And then Proden can also cast spells. There's another? Okay. Well, that's cool. I can always buy mithril. It looks like they give you an unlimited supply of mithril for 2,000 gold. Yeah, I do need a couple accessories. Swift boots. Oh, yeah, let's do it. Who needs accessories? She does. Spirial does. And so does Pendolph. He already has really high agility. So maybe I want to give him defense. Something that has defense on it. So, what if he has a power ring? Let me see. Attack ring. Silver ring. I don't need luck on him. What if I give Leon's accessory because I'm going to bench him? Yeah, so 1,000 has a loincloth on for the crit. But maybe I go speed, or maybe I go power ring instead, because that gives 5 defense. Alright, I have an idea. Hear me out. Hold on. I need to give some stuff away. I got a little bit of changing around to do here. Take that. Thank you. Equip. Leon. Okay, so now I'm going to do this. I'm going to give the power ring to 1,000 because that's going to give him 5 defense and 5 attack. Look at that. 100 attack, 52 defense. So that's going to help the defense problem. I'm going to give the loincloth to Pendolph. Because he doesn't really do any damage unless he crits. And he doesn't have that much MP. My first 100 attacker, yeah. Chaos Ring, Magic Ring, Swift Boots, Battle Bracer. I could definitely get something better than a Protect Bracer for him as well. I think I need to boost up, I think I need to boost up Gracia's defense a little bit. Helps with the MP because his spells are 10 even. Yes, that's possible. Possibly something I could do. Okay, everybody's healed. Everybody's cured. Can't you get an upgraded beak for the penguins eventually? I don't know. Not sure yet. We definitely need to do a save state. Haven't done one in like an hour. I do want to make an arc halberd for Spirial. That seems to be like top priority right now. Alright, so I don't need a heat axe or a tomahawk on him anymore. So I'm just gonna give it to him for now because I can sell it, right? I can also unequip that heat axe. I could sell that as well for money. Still gonna need all your weapons. Maybe I'll just bank them then. Maybe I'll just bank them for now, in case somebody else needs them or wants them. They're not stuck on him. I'll bank that as well, because I can't use it. Let's see. Dark Matter. Clean up this inventory a little bit. I could probably sell this. Oh wait, Thor Hammer. I'm gonna give that to Spirial. Mithril, we can get rid of north of Bear Soul, right? We already did the mountain map, so I can get rid of that, right? Yo, what's up, Will? How you doing, man? About to jump in that parent pickup line, dog. I can put this in the bank. Put this in the bank. Yeah, don't make a mace. Yeah, I'm just gonna use that. I'm gonna use this Thor hammer. I'm gonna sell this poleaxe, and then we're gonna craft an arc halberd. That's what we're gonna go do right now. You drive them every day. They're asking to take the bus home. Nice. I live like so close to the school that like, ah, there we go. I'm like 30 seconds from the school, so it's pretty easy to pick them up when we have to. What is this? Oh, is that the only way to get out there? Just through that. Is there a door I didn't see? Oh. Ha. Secret. Sneaky, sneaky. The beak is super cheap to make, like 4 or 5K. Okay. Can I make it right now? Oh, I can make him one now. Nice. That's cool. Aha! Ooh, Vulcanon wand. That's exciting. We're gonna give that to Bridget, I guess. I don't know, maybe? Maybe so. Phoenix level 2. Sleep level 1. Freeze level 3. Spell level 1. So where's the smith at? I didn't see a building that had the smith in it. I'm gonna have her carry the Holy Ankh as well, because that just adds a whole nother healer. Did you notice? What was I supposed to notice? I don't think so. You only got 2 finds left. One is pretty unfair. I can't think of anywhere else to search, to be honest. I feel like I searched everywhere. Go back? Alright, let's take a look. I must have missed something quite difficult. I did not notice anything in particular. I mean, this is the other way, right? If we go at the other entrance. That looks like, what's her name, right? Jane, almost? I just have to go through the other entrance. But yeah, let's find the smith. Where the heck's the smith at? There's a whole bunch of bald dudes in this town. They all look the same. Usually you just look for the bald guy and he's the smith. Wanted to be sure you noticed someone was there. Yeah, I did see her. I figured you could just go around the other side, so I didn't really make a point of it. This is connected, right? The item shop and the weapon shop. Oh, this is a whole separate... I thought the item shop and the weapon shop had 2 doors. What the heck? Raphael Ankh? What the heck does that do? Ah, Zeph level 2. Alright, I'll give that to Bridget then. Or, Isabella, I meant. Now Isabella has a cast. Alright, that's badass. So she just became a force. Alright, so we're making a arc halberd first and foremost. Which means I actually need to switch weapons on Spirial. I gotta put the halberd back on. Hit the save state again. Alright, let's get it. Come on, good luck, good luck, good luck. Wish me good luck. Ah, first try. Look at that. We are in luck today, fellas. Very, very nice. Okay, so did we have any other mithril? I feel like we didn't even have any more. Let me check the bank. I could always buy them, right, from the item shop. We had one. Okay, we had one left. So I guess I'll make a beak. Playing this on Sega Saturn on my PC. Like, it's a Saturn emulator via my PC. Let's see here. Who do we want to make? Nobody else needs anything except Pendulph. It says it only costs 400 coins. I have popped in repeatedly and have been jealous. If you can get it set up on a laptop or a PC, it's not too hard to set up. Silver beak. What's the best beak that I should be making? Is silver worth it, or is there one better? Just one? Okay. Alrighty. Well, I guess that pretty much covers everything for now. Probably time to decide your rods and staffs and such. It's in remote test. Okay, so you need a better craft. Yo, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. I've been good. How have you been, man? Good to see you. Doing it. Oh, you're getting a transfusion again? I wish you the best, man. I hope it goes well. Yeah, we need to clean out. I'm gonna get rid of this because if I have Zephyrus level 2, I can't think of how often I'm gonna ever even cast Tornado anymore. So I'm gonna do that. Sleep level 1, Freeze level 3, Blaze level 3. Go play something better. I love when people come in here trying to tell me what to play, like I'm not enjoying myself. It's so funny. Do I want sleep? I feel like I should hold on to that. I'm gonna get rid of the blaze because I have freeze, I have blaze, and now that I have Phoenix level 2, hopefully be home soon. I hope you're home soon too, man. I say it all the time, but I wish you the best, man. I wish you didn't have to go through that the way that you do. And I hope that we can just bring you a little bit of chill and a little bit of enjoyment, you know, when you're able to pop in here with us. She's better with fire than ice. I feel like if I'm gonna use fire, like, wouldn't I just use Phoenix? Or is there really never a time when I would use ice? Maybe lower MP though. I don't know. It's like I'm torn. I already have something fire-based with the Phoenix, so I kind of wanted to keep ice. But I've never really used it. Looks like Golden Sun? Yeah, it is a Camelot game, Brendan. Yep. This actually came before Golden Sun, 1997. Maybe we will swap that out. Maybe I'll
I've
just
got
get rid
news
of
for
the
you.
ice.
You are mine now. You belong to me.
Because I haven't used it yet. So let's do that. You definitely need to try it, Brendan. If you want to jump in my Discord and check out the Shining Force channel, if you have a PC, it's not hard to set up. I agree with you, Britt. That's actually what changed my mind, is the fact that I can use a 2 MP Blaze level 1 and drop like 25 damage. I'm kind of picking up what you're putting down there, that's the better of the two. What else can we do? Can we craft you know what we should do? We should craft a knife. We should craft a mithril knife. Hello, Ashley. I feel like there's almost never a turn with Issa where I don't want to be healing. Or casting support, right? I think of it like, if I'm not healing, I should be using support so that I don't need as many heals in the future. It's gonna be pretty rare that I even cast Zephyrus with her, I think. Just kind of the way I'm looking at it right now, is she's always trying to keep my team up. The reason I dumped the Tornado Wand is I thought, like, how often have I used it already? And the answer's been like almost never. And I'm only gonna have, I think, like, I'm only gonna have more stress on her to heal as the game goes further. So if I'm not using Tornado much now, I probably won't use it in the future. Let's make a knife. Come on, let's get a good knife here. You need a nap? Wife says she needs a nap. Mithril Dirk, is that the best one? Are there like fancy knives? Or is that the best one? Isn't there an assassin's knife or something? Like one that has a chance to do a one-hit kill? Or am I thinking am I thinking wrong? Wasn't there one that David had? Assassin's knife. Yeah, exactly. I was trying to brainstorm that there. Steel knife. Let's try to get the assassin's knife. It's also called killer knife. Another one of those translations thing. Remember I almost threw away the Sky Tomahawk because I thought it was called something else. I almost loaded state. Alright, let's try it again. Gotta do our little good luck dance. No, sir. Try it again. What blade does he got? Actually, his blade is trash. He's just using like a steel blade. I never made him a blade because I thought we were gonna get like a special one or something. But I guess I could make. I guess I could make him a blade too, right? Or should I just be waiting to get like a better blade? Butterfly knife. What does that do? Ooh, it gives agility. If I'm not mistaken, the next battle is the one you've been waiting for. Does Honesty still have a normal spear? Yeah, she actually does. She still has a normal spear. She has like a battle spear or something. I like this butterfly knife because it'll make him have higher agility after he switches to the knife. I think I might keep that one. The killer knife, doesn't it have like a one-hit kill? Is that the difference? Butterfly, yes. The butterfly monkey effect is here. Let's make a spear for Honesty then. The other is 2 luck and insta-kill special. Man, that's kind of too good to pass up then. Maybe it's too good to pass up. All day just being jelly watching you play. All right, let me load the state then. We'll go for the killer knife. Cuz when you said 2 luck, that just changed my mind actually. Cuz we know what happens late in the game with like automatic death spells and stuff, so having 2 luck might save his life after switching to a knife. Dan, this is a Sega Saturn game. Sega Saturn. So we had a lot of luck on the arc halberd, but he's being really stubborn with the knives. Come on, you bald smith. He's not a blacksmith, he's a bald smith. If he would put as much luster on my blade as he does on his head, we might get something really nice. The material isn't too hard to find, Rel. Like, they provide you with quite a bit of them. Some of them are hidden, but there it is, assassin knife. They do give you an opportunity. People be hating on the luster of a shaved head. I'm just kidding, bro. I used to shave my head, actually, for quite a long time, so. And be at the rate that my hair is falling out, I better not hate on bald heads too often, because that shit's catching up to me quick. Look, I got Storm's attention again. Every time I make a bald joke, Storm pops out of nowhere like, who said that? Nah, I used to shave my head like down to the skin for a while, man. Took a lot of work to get this hair back. Steel knife. The item shop myth may be unlimited. I think it is, because I just keep going in and buy them. It just cost me an extra 2,000. The item shop myth may be unlimited too, so you can just craft in bits when you have extra finds, yeah. I'd buff that. Photon blade for attack. Rune blade buffs his magic damage. Alright, let's do it. Let's make him a blade. And then that'll be the last thing we craft for now. Potentially.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
Reina, thank you for the follow. Nah, Let Holmes, I have a guy that I work with. You can see his head from outer space, dude. It's so shiny, it's insane. Like, I'm not even kidding, dude. You could put him out on a peninsula and he would be a lighthouse. Like, the moonlight would hit his dome and you could navigate by it. Alright, let's make him a good blade. Come on, buddy. Give me what I need. We're gonna pay for his hair transplant, but he has to give us good weapons in return. Luster blade. That's not a good one, right? We want a photon blade or something else. Hopefully that wasn't a translation thing. Photon blade, okay. Oh, really? That one? It was that one? Did we do it again? Is it called photon blade or luster blade? Oh, there's a rune blade. Let's do that. Oh, you got me? Ah, brother. That's cruel, man. Rune blade's good. Alright, we'll keep the rune blade. And then I lied. We have to make one more thing. We have to make honesty a spear. Photon for damage, rune less damage but more magic attack buff. More magic attack buff. What do you mean by that? The special attack does something better, or it like boosts your magic damage like with a hidden stat or something. Because it doesn't have like anything on the description. Honesty. Take your spear. Each weapon has its own attack and magic bonus damage.
I've got
hidden
news for
stat.
you.
Okay.
You're mine now. You belong to me.
So there is a hidden magic stat. Cody Gardner, thank you for the follow. Rune or Lancelot spear. Okay. Isn't the Lancelot spear translated different, if I recall, from scenario 2? Didn't we determine that there is a different name for it in this? Alright, I'll go play Shining the Holy Ark. With how you use him, the 2 damage would probably be better. I think I'm going to end up using his Spark a lot more as we get further into the game. I've noticed that's kind of like been a trend. Is I use my hero as a tank early on and attack, but late in the game I used Median as a caster a lot. There we go, Rune Spear. Lancelot and Rune are the same, the one that you want. Okay, there we go, got it. Boom, all right. Done and done. Now let's go sell her old spear, and then we're basically done with all the crafting. Pretty much solid on our crafting game. Battle spear. With all of oh, nice. Light resist 25. With all of the stuff we were able to sell back, we didn't even cost ourselves that much money through all this crafting. Like, we still have 18,000 left over, which is pretty nice. What's on your mind over there, Session? Well, what? We should be crafting more accessories? Like, what do you mean? Did I find everything? Is there something else I need to find? Or did we knock out all the finds? Is there anything else that I'm missing? Still a lot to find? What did I miss? I felt like I got like... Are you talking about this town? The wall behind the church. I got the one behind the church. This one here? I got this. It was a dark matter here. I got the map. Yep, I got the map. I got the dark matter. I feel like I got everything, to be honest. Yeah, Dan, this is Sega Saturn. Always wanted this game. I didn't have any money when it came out, and I ended up with Guardian Hero. Well, you can get this game for free now, pretty much, because it's basically not available for purchase like anywhere, so you can just get the fan translations online. Like, I'm pretty sure there's like no legal way to buy this game except for just like a collector or third-party seller. Okay. I think we got everything. Yeah, Spirial is in the party. Spirial's in. Pen has a silver beak. Oh, you know what? I have to sell her pole axe. I'm going to equip her mace. Guardian's hero was amazing but different. Talk to the woman behind the waterfall. Does that progress the story, or does that like... Is that something I should just save for next stream? Because we're like over the 3-hour mark. I don't really want to get too much deeper. Accessories are a bit malnourished. I kind of feel that, to be honest. I definitely need a better accessory for... Gracia. I think I'm gonna start the next stream with that, Gia. That's gonna be what I start with next stream. Maybe I'll start next stream and I'll do a little bit of accessory crafting, or potentially what was I just thinking? Something else just came to my mind when I was sitting here. Oh, a rapier. I'll craft a rapier for Spirial as well, for the weapon triangle. And then we'll progress from there. I think that's it. Will this be uploaded so we can watch it again? Yeah, Dre, all of my streams go to my YouTube channel. So if you want to catch anything that you missed, whether it be, you know, funny moments sometimes people talk about, or just the whole stream or a fight in general, it's always going to be there. So if you go here, that's my YouTube channel. All of my streams are archived on there. And I put them on a playlist too, so they're easy to find. If you go to my Shining Force 3 playlist, I have like, I think I'm up to like 36 total streams for Shining Force 3, and they're all neatly labeled and in order. So anytime you want to check out any old VODs, I do a pretty good job at organizing them so that they're easy to locate. So my next stream is going to be tomorrow night, Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, for Legend of Legaia. And then my next Shining Force stream is going to be Wednesday afternoon. So you'll be able to catch me tomorrow night and Wednesday afternoon for my next 2 streams. But yeah, other than that, hey, another good stream, guys. A lot of fun. We're still progressing in Scenario 3. But I will see you soon. Tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Everybody have a really good Monday. And take care.
Right. Okay, so we've got to talk to one in the bar.